He does understand the history of the game. You put up a 5-0 in a playoff game, and really, you know, a road game, tough environment. A game that if the Heat don't win, you've taken this now to a best-of-3 series against a veteran team like Brooklyn, which would have been going down to Miami with back-to-back wins, all the momentum, feeling very good about themselves, and LeBron James just comes out with a special performance. You know, Paul Pierce, you sort of poked him in the off day by saying, look, I want to guard him. I know his tendencies. I can do a better job on him than anybody else. And LeBron James responds with 49 points. I think it tells you a lot about where his mind was at the start of this game.
The 49, the most anybody's ever scored in Miami Heat postseason history. Let's take a look at some of these interesting numbers. He was amazing tonight. He had 49. 5 years ago, he had 49 in a loss to the Magic. That 07 game against the Pistons is that kind of iconic game where he just dominated the fourth quarter as he continues to build his legend. Take me inside the locker room. You played league-wide. If you're Jason Kidd right now, your backs are against the wall. You're down 3-1. LeBron has just scored 49 on you. Your season is on the brink. What is Jason Kidd telling his guys in the locker room?
Right now, there's nothing he can say to them to pick them up.
Nothing.
Not right now. It's going to have to come tomorrow when they're going to go look at the film. And if you're Jason Kidd, the only thing you can do is kind of spin this forward and take a look at the last 4 minutes of the game and the lost opportunities that you had because of wasted possessions. They took some bad shots late in this game, quick threes. They had isolation opportunities with LeBron James guarding Joe Johnson with 5 fouls. And Joe Johnson ends up with a fadeaway jump shot at about 18 feet and then an off-balance runner going to his left. In either instance, if you're Joe Johnson, you know, you need to put your head down, get into his chest somehow, and force the official to make some kind of call or make LeBron make a great play defensively. They bailed him out with 5 fouls in that situation. A couple of the shots with no passes, taking a three-pointer late in the game, tie game with a lead. So if you're Jason Kidd, that's what you're going to focus on. Look, we outplayed them for this long stretch in the second half. We were in position to win the game. We didn't close the deal. We have a veteran group in here. Let's go down to Miami. We don't have to win 3 games. We have to win 1 game. And then get it back here for a game 6. And let's roll the dice and see where it goes. But right now, they're too demoralized. The veteran group knows they let an opportunity slip through their hands tonight. And they know what's facing them. 3-1 deficits. Teams don't come back from that, particularly when they're the road team. And I think that's why Jason Kidd right now is better off waiting till tomorrow, look at the film, and find what positive they can take out of it and see how they could have closed this game out.
Take me inside the psyche of a veteran, because Pierce and Garnett have experience defeating LeBron. Now, granted, it was wearing Celtic green, and it was a long time ago for that Celtics last championship in 08. But with their season on the line, you got a lot of young, impressionable guys on the Nets. What would Pierce and Garnett say to these guys with their season on the line?
Well, I think they're going to make those guys understand. And, again, it won't happen tonight. It'll happen at some point tomorrow, at some point shoot around, you know, before they get ready for Game 5. They're going to let them know that it only takes 1 game. It's 1 possession at a time. And they're a veteran team. Both of those guys have been in situations they've been down in series and come back to win. Joe Johnson as well, Darren Williams as well. So they've got veteran guys that have come up big in playoffs before. Andre Kirilenko. Yeah. They've got a lot of vets that have been in this situation. Now you have to make everybody understand we take this 1 possession at a time. We go down there. We're intent at the start of the game to let them know we are not conceding. We're not giving in. See if we can gut one out. And now you've gotten the series back on track to get back home. Maybe you can force a game 7 if you can get that next one in Brooklyn. But right now I can imagine how despondent they are in that locker room because they really played a phenomenal fourth quarter to put themselves in position to win, and they just could not close the deal. And LeBron James was absolutely spectacular tonight.